Today on The Best Years, find out how you can help the Salvation Army assist our neighbors in need. Looking for a unique holiday gift? Ocean County has lots of them. Come with us for a backstage tour of the historic Strand Theater. And grandparents, learn about fun activities you can share with your grandkids. It's all starting now on The Best Years. From the TV studio at Ocean County College, here's Sandy Levine.
Hello and welcome to The Best Years. Happy holidays. Today's show is all about the joys of giving and receiving. This time of year, many of us will gladly make a small donation when we see the familiar red kettle and hear the bell ring. But there are so many other ways we can help the Salvation Army help our neighbors. Here to tell us more is Captain William Garrett, Corps Commanding Officer of the Salvation Army's Ocean County Citadel. Captain Garrett, welcome to The Best Years.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here.
Now, you provide so many important services at the Salvation Army, food and clothing all year round, not just at the holidays. What are some of the most important things you provide to Ocean County residents?
Well, we have an emergency disaster service team, so in events of major fires, if there's flooding, we've had times when power has gone out in a particular community, we have a crew ready to go out with a truck, provide hot meals, provide other types of assistance as they become necessary. We have a food pantry available. We're able to offer help with utilities, other issues that might come up from time to time. There are funding available for it, whether it be maybe some overnight housing. We do youth programs, music programs, and just basically all kinds of social involvement opportunities.
So lots of important services you provide. And in this economy especially, how would you describe the change in the need for services, say now as compared to last year?
Well, obviously for people who already found themselves in need, now they're not even finding those jobs to meet whatever the financial obligations they had before were. On top of that, we're also seeing people who maybe it never occurred to them that they would find themselves in need. Suddenly, not only in need, but not necessarily knowing where to go and not knowing what's available. People who are making decisions between, am I going to pay the electric bill, or am I going to pay the rent, or am I going to pay for gas for my car? It presents a problem not only in that you can't keep a job, but when jobs might be available, how do I get to that job?
So you're seeing new faces coming in, greater demand, so more help needed than ever. And here we are in the holiday season, in these difficult, challenging economic times. Our viewers want to know, what can they do to help the Salvation Army? How can they get involved?
Well, if you'd like to give us a call, find out what opportunities are available at a specific time. We do have our toy distribution that will be going on the 13th through the 15th of December at the Eastover Firehouse. We can always use help in getting that set up and walking the families around as the parents select toys for the children. There's the sorting that goes on ahead of time. We also need drivers to help pick up the toys and to take the tags out for stores that are doing angel trees, people to help with answering the phone and those type of simple things. And of course, we always need bell ringers.
You always need bell ringers, the red kettles all over the place collecting donations, but you need people to donate toys, of course, too, before you can distribute them. So where should people bring toys they want to donate?
Right to the Salvation Army on Route 37 East, and just give us a call, let us know you're coming. We'll have a couple people there to help you unload the vehicle.
How about visiting homebound people? Is that something you get involved with around the holidays?
That's something that we do all throughout the year, but especially around the holidays. Usually we're going out Sunday afternoons and other times during the week to some of the area nursing facilities. We might do something as simple as just going room to room and saying hello and dropping off a gift, or we might do a program. We have musicians and we have some people with a great deal of talent, so sometimes it might even be a little show, and keeps people encouraged and lets them know that somebody cares and somebody's paying attention to them.
So families who may need help, who may want to come to you and say, I need help with providing toys for my children this holiday season, how do they do that? How do families get involved who might need help?
All you need to do is give us a call. We'll give you a list of any information that we might need. We'll even set up an appointment for you to come in, and we'll get you on that list. We'll find out what kind of things you're looking for, how old the children are, and see how we can help you the best.
And of course, we didn't mention monetary donations beyond the red kettles and the bell ringing. The Salvation Army, I'm sure, can use financial help all year round.
Right, and you can do that online, going to our website. You can stop by and drop it off. You can mail it in. There should be mailings going out. If you don't get a mailing about it, just feel free to put your check in an envelope and send it right to us.
Once more, I want to talk about the need. What are you seeing? You're seeing families who have had their main breadwinner laid off recently. Describe to me what you've seen change in the last year as far as people coming to you for help.
There are people who come in now that maybe want to get a job, but suddenly transportation has become an issue. People who either their vehicle's in disrepair, and so the money that would go towards paying another bill has got to be in that vehicle so that they can keep what employment they might have, or maybe they need to get to an interview, and they're not quite sure how they're going to do that. We have people coming in, like I said, who have never been in need before and aren't sure what's available, and maybe have tried to hash it out on their own for such a long time that they find owing money in a dozen different places, and they don't think that they have a chance of paying it off. Sometimes we spend a lot of time just encouraging them and letting them know that there are services available aside from maybe what the Salvation Army can provide. There might be community services, county services, state services, federal services.
So the Salvation Army is a tremendous resource, and we want to remind our viewers, not just around the holidays. A lot of people step up around the holidays with donations and volunteering. I'm imagining the Salvation Army can use help all year round.
Right. Once Christmas is over, make sure you put us on your New Year's resolution list. We are, like I said, we have our emergency disaster team, we have our youth programming, we have our music programming, we have after-school help, we have our food pantry, and we're always needing help, either doing fun food drives or doing the sorting. Like I said, we do the visitation all year long. There are a lot of other activities as things present themselves where we do need a hand, and maybe your expertise isn't one of the areas I mentioned, but maybe you can help us out in some other way.
You'll find a good way to put people to work. Captain William Garrett, I'm so glad you were here today so we could tell our viewers how they can get involved in helping the Salvation Army help our neighbors. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
So if you'd like to help, or if you and your family need assistance, log on to salvationarmynj.org/Ocean County. You can also stop by the Ocean County Citadel at 1738 Route 37 East, Toms River, or call 732-270-8393. Now with the latest news in Ocean County, here's Desiree Berenger.
So we've been talking about it for the past few months, but we're going to bring it up again because it's important. Medicare Part D prescription drug program. Jane Maloney, director of Ocean County Office of Senior Services, says seniors need to do something each year regarding their plan choice. Now's the time to take action.
People have to enroll in a program by December 31st. So we're hoping to get the word out to people that there is help available. You can call the Office of Senior Services.
There are a few questions you should be asking. Will your premium and cost change in 2011? Will your prescriptions be covered, or will you need more coverage?
So really, plans will be contacting. They should have already contacted their customers, and now is really the time to act and to do something.
From Medicare Part D to the holidays, all of it can be a bit stressful. Luann Kane, coordinator of the Chronic Disease Self-Management Program, says the holiday season can often bring unwelcome guests, stress, and depression.
And lowering the expectations, I think, is probably the key to limiting the amount of stress that we have on the holiday season.
In an effort to pull off a perfect holiday, you might find yourself facing an array of demands. Parties, shopping, baking, cleaning, and entertaining, just to name a few. So much for peace and joy, right? Well, the key is recognizing holiday triggers before they lead to a meltdown.
Our service is year-round, and it's called Take Control of Your Health, and it teaches the skills of how to deal with the stress that people deal with all year so that when the holiday comes, they aren't hit with not knowing how to.
So the bottom line is we know the holidays can be stressful, but the important part is to remember just to sit back, take a breather, and enjoy them. And remember to give thanks during the holiday season. For the Best Years, I'm Desiree Behringer.
When we come back, unique holiday gift ideas are waiting for you right in your neighborhood. Stay with us.